What we're tending to say is that older people don't really have sex, which is rubbish. The older that someone gets, the less sex they're interested in. There's statistics will absolutely tell us that's wrong. Most care homes, for instance, for older people, don't even have a sort of double bed option for people to do overnight stops. They don't even ask. In learning disabilities, we always have sexuality as part of the holistic assessment, don't we? Older people's services rarely will talk about sexuality, and yet we know statistically 25% of people in care homes will have had bi-curious or bisexual or gay lives, and yet they come into a care home and it's all dropped. No one talk about it. The big part of who they are is gone. And yet we wonder why they perhaps get a little bit challenging or fed up or bored. You know, and of course these are really important issues, but what we're doing as a nation is ignoring it because there's not enough test cases for us. In this case, for instance, what do we do? So what the social services go, oh yeah, thanks for telling us, and you're going, well, we've done our bit, we've told the social services, the police go, I don't know, yeah? And everyone's going, let's just hope none of us get sued. But one day it'll happen, there'll be big test cases. And we need them, actually, and there needs to be test cases. You all, particularly managing services, you all need to know what the yardstick is, because at the moment, there really isn't enough of them. And as a manager today, you are expected to take full responsibility for safeguarding. And in fact, arguably now, we've got corporate manslaughter, haven't we? Someone's just been done for it in a care service. Have you heard them? In Lincolnshire, was it? It's the first one. Have you heard of corporate manslaughter? This is where organisationally, you know, we have neglect and whatever within a service, and somebody died in a care home, and where they try, as always, to blame the carer, you know, and an awful lot of sack the carer. There wasn't a case to do this because now there's a law that says you can have corporate manslaughter. So the person who actually got charged and has gone to prison, I think it's in Lincolnshire, is the proprietor of the organisation. Yeah. Bet he wasn't thinking that when he bought himself a care home. He was just thinking, I can get a better car. There wasn't as much profit in it as there used to be, so that was a disappointment. The staff are a nightmare because they want, you know, good pay, or at least some pay, and, you know, not millions of hours, and then suddenly he's done for corporate manslaughter because his staff team failed to safeguard an individual, and it's him that's being charged. This is a whole new world we're in.